Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and I typically like to do fashion DIYs, but in today's video, I will be bringing you an impromptu thrift haul. So I went to Value Village not to find clothing. I actually went to go thrift things for a baby shower that I am looking for decor for, and I just decided to do a quick browse, and then that quick browse was so successful I found a ton of stuff that I wasn't expecting to buy, and now I'm going to show you guys what I picked out. Okay, since the pandemic has started, Value Village has just removed their change rooms. Like, they aren't even in the building anymore, so you kind of really have to guess and hope that things are going to work out. And I really wanted to show my first impressions of the items I picked out. Let's get started. Okay, starting off with something really basic, which is just a cute little graphic tee. Look at her. This says Bayview Glen Camp. It's most likely an actual camp t-shirt since I did find it in the little boy section, but I just really like the way it's been worn and washed. It definitely gives me that vintage t-shirt vibe, and this was only $2.50, and the rumors about the prices going up at Value Village are true. Everything seems so significantly more expensive, so I was so surprised that I found most of my items under $10. This is like my ideal vintage t-shirt, and for only $2.50, I can't. I love. The fit is 10 out of 10. Okay, this next piece is probably the thing I'm most excited about, and I really hope it fits. It is this pair of little boy pants that are black corduroy, and they're kind of like straight leg type of fit. I'm obsessed. They were only $3.50. And if these fit, this might be like one of the best thrift finds I've ever found in my life. The moment of truth. Oh, look at that waist. Oh no. Oh no, we're good. It also has the little adjusters on the inside so I can get that like extra snatched waist. The only downside from the first glance is the length. They do look a little short. I think one of my favorite things about them is that they're by the brand Joe Boxer. The hem of these are actually a double folded hem, meaning that I can probably let them out about an inch and a half if I'm lucky. Okay, next up are another pair of jeans that I actually scored from the little girl section. I don't typically find jeans in the little girl section. I'm skeptical if these are gonna fit me or not, so we will find out together. But what really drew me to these jeans was the pocket details. It's just a very different type of pocket that you would normally find on jeans, especially kids jeans, and then they have just like no pocket in the back. Oh, okay. So these are a little more skinny, so they definitely fit. I just really wasn't expecting the slim fit of it all. They're not like skinny jeans. They're like a vintage cut. I forgot to mention, these were $6.50, so not bad. Next. This thing is so weird. As soon as I saw it on the rack, I had to have it. I don't even know what I would call this thing because it's kind of like a dress, as you would think, but once you zip down the zipper, there's like full-on shorts inside of it. So it's like a skirt jumpsuit. As soon as I saw it on the rack, I was intrigued by it because of the denim, but part of me was just expecting this to be like some sort of Forever 21 thing, and honestly it's not. I don't know what brand this is. It's California with a K, Speed Control, and this piece was $10. So let's see what it looks like on. Wow. Moment of truth here. Oh my. It's the best of all worlds. It kind of looks like a denim dress from the front. From the back, it's obviously just like a pair of overalls, and I just can't wait to style it and wear it in the summer. Another 10 out of 10. I think everything so far has been like a 10 out of 10. I really can't remember the last time I've had this much success thrifting in one go. Next. This is not very exciting, but it's exciting for me because I've been wanting one of these for a while, and to find it at the thrift store is just a win. And it's just this black Zip Up Hoodie. This was also found in the little boy section, and I believe it was about $2. The sleeves aren't like super long, I'm realizing now. I did try this on, but I was very quick at the store because I was afraid of people watching me. So this is not very exciting. But I'm into it. My little boy hoodie. So I found this red button down. Price was good. This one was $7.99. I love a good button down as a layering piece, and I don't have a red one. I really like the fit, and I like how the fabric isn't as structured and sturdy as other button downs that I own, so it can kind of give it a dressier look if I want to dress it up. I am a big fan of these button downs, and obviously I couldn't say no to red. Okay, moving on to accessories. I managed to find a couple pieces, and I'm going to be starting with this cute little white bucket hat. I definitely think it's for kids, but I really liked it, and it was only $2, so I figured, why not? I'm losing light, but I'm almost done. I'm so sorry, but look how cool these chunky guys are. I'm obsessed with them. I think that they are so up my alley. I used to wear stuff like this as a teenager. Look at them. They're like little donuts or something. I'm obsessed. I have this very big chunky, I'm just gonna go get it. I don't know if this is overkill, but I'm obsessed. Would anyone else wear this, or is it just me? Let me know in the comments below if you would rock chunky plastic jewelry like this, because I'm living for it. Last but not least are a pair of sandals. So I managed to find these adorable square-toed little strappy sandal. To be honest, they are pretty much replacing a pair that I already had that were kind of similar that I purchased from Value Village, but I've worn them for a few years. They were already really well worn when I bought them. So I think it's time I need to retire them and graduate to something a little newer. I love how thick the heel is. I love a good square toe. I don't normally love sandals because I don't like my toes, so I will not be trying these on for you, but I know I will get some wear out of these this summer. So one thing that I'm going to have to do with these sandals is add a couple more holes to the leather because it's not tight enough around my ankle. So aside from that, these are perfect. So I wouldn't say the fit is 10 out of 10, but the style is 10 out of 10. Okay, so that concludes today's thrift haul, and good timing too because the sun is setting literally as I speak. I'm honestly still pretty shocked that all the items that I picked out fit and I don't have to return anything. So that's really exciting, and I can't wait to get some wear out of these pieces in the upcoming months. And if you'd like to see how I choose to style these, please be sure to follow my Instagram because that is where I'll be posting outfit pics, and you can see more of my primary color world because if you haven't noticed from all the colors that I wear and that are in my room, I only wear primary colors. So if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already to check out more of my fashion DIYs that I will be getting back to soon. I promise. I've been doing a lot of sewing off camera, which doesn't really help the content, but anyways, I will see you in the next one. Bye.